got some dancers over here. Overflowing ashtrays, the house smells like a pub. There's cans and empty bottles and wine stains on the rug. The sink is full of dishes and there's nothing in for tea. The neighbours all avoid us and my friends all pity me.
My head is exploding, I think I might be sick. Fetch me up some water, that might do the trick. Oh Johnny, don't be angry, I was only having fun. Be nice to me, darling, I'm not hurting anyone.
Come roll me over, I'm tired and I'm weak. Come roll me over, I'm going back to sleep. Come roll me over, my eyes are sore and red. This conversation's over now, I'm gonna stay in bed. Maybe you could try to drink a little less. If you could make an effort, I wouldn't be depressed. If you were like the other wives, then maybe I would be more kind and understanding and show some sympathy.
Oh, why don't you just shut up? Please give me a break. Leave the bloody housework, I said it could wait. Why don't you climb in with me? Oh, don't push me away. Call your boss and tell him you're not coming in today.
Roll me over, I'm tired and I'm weak. Roll me over, I'm going back to sleep. Come roll me over, my eyes are sore and red. This conversation's over now, I'm gonna stay in bed.
Using people's real names in songs. Whenever it's a man, we use Johnny, but that's his. That is his name, and that's his choice. But then in all bluegrass songs and English folk songs, the man's always called Johnny or Willie. Anyway, so it could be any of you.
Sometimes they're about Johnny's Willie, aren't they?
What's next? Because we co-write, and someone else said, Robert said as well about sometimes your singing partner hating the song you've written. Of course, we have lots of problems like that. One of them is that we have a democratic meeting to form the set list. Normally I sort of run it, because he's usually distracted, but then his job is to put the lyrics in order. And when we open it, it's something completely different from what we agreed in the meeting. So I'm going to ask you to introduce this one, because I had no idea it was going to be there. What's this one about, Johnny?
This is about office romances.
A cautionary tale?
Very cautionary. You're talking to somebody who's been sacked from Harrods and the BBC, all because of office romances. So I know
Johnny's willing.
Hey, and when you've been sacked from Harrods and the BBC, try getting a job with that on your CV. So this is called We Opened Up a Can of Worms. This was actually #1 over the Christmas period in the Walthamstow hit parade for 8 weeks, yes.
We opened up a can of worms on that night we kissed. I just wasn't thinking took off your denim shirt and I took off my dress. I still can't believe it, what I've gone and done. I had such a good life with my husband and our son. Now it doesn't feel the same, so much has been lost. One stupid night of booze and lust, now I count the cost.
Now that it's all gone wrong, now we've been blown off track. Now that the deed's been done, I guess there ain't no going back.
We opened up a can of worms in that hotel room, down amongst the coffee cups and smell of cheap perfume. I knew things had gone too far to stop it happening when you turned off your mobile phone and I took off my ring. Your girlfriend took it hard, now she's got it in for me. What we did has filled her with rage and misery. I have to avoid her now when I go into town. If she had a gun, I think she'd put me in the ground.
Now that it's all gone wrong, now we've been blown off track. Now that the deed's been done, I guess there ain't no going back.
At work it's so embarrassing, now everybody knows. I've asked for a transfer, cause the awkwardness just grows. It used to be so much fun, flirting in our breaks, but now I go and smoke alone out on the fire escape.
Now that it's all gone wrong, now we've been blown off track. Now that the deed's been done, I guess there ain't no going back. Now that it's all gone wrong, now we've been blown off track. Now that the deed's been done, I guess there ain't no going back. We opened up a can of worms. We opened up a can of worms. We opened up a can of worms. We opened up a can of worms.
Thank you.
May that be a lesson to you.
We've all done it. Right, what's next? Is this really next?
Yes.
Okay, this is another silly song. It's called the Wedding Song, and it's about a wedding.
See, look.
Yeah, some people like it.
There's nothing wrong with
this
this
one,
song.
Robert, that I've never been too sure about, but it's good. So
This is actually a true story. I went to a wedding, and I'll never ever go to weddings because weddings have the same effect on me as kryptonite does on Superman. But I went to this wedding because I'd heard rumour on the grapevine that the groom wasn't going to turn up, and I thought, well, that might be worth seeing. It got better than that because the bride never turned up either, which was absolutely fantastic. So after we discussed it with the vicar and we all stood around completely shocked, we just went off to the reception and we all had a good time without them two. So that's basically what this song is all about.
it is on a record.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Robert actually because and Luke. Luke, just imagine what it's like when you're 61 and you really have not got any friends and you're still playing in solo pretending that you're 18. Now that is pathetic, and that just about sums me up.
It's not a competition who's the biggest loser, is it?
It is a competition who's the biggest loser, and I think I've just won. I've just topped
He's
it.
so competitive.
And also, Robert, I'd like to thank Robert tonight because normally, when you get to my age and it comes to learning your lyrics, you just can't do it. So you have to write them down in a book like this. But also, you've got the fact that you start to go blind. So you end up having lyrics this big, look. And for the past couple of weeks, I haven't told Emma this, for the past couple of weeks, even that's starting to not get big enough.
Johnny,
yes,
can
sir.
I just say, I'm delighted you're playing solo tonight.
Thank you, sir. Anyway, going back to Robert, because he was wearing glasses tonight, I thought I'm going to chance it and wear me reading glasses on the ones that I'm singing. So, thank you. For the first time ever.
They're both very fetching pairs of glasses.
Right, the wedding song. Darling, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to let you down. I know you think I'm lying. Darling, I'm sorry, I was caught up in the traffic on the other side of town. It was crawling.
Darling, I'm sorry, I panicked when I woke up and I saw my life slipping away. I'm feeling so guilty, I know now that you deserve much more on this our wedding day.
By the time I got to Houston, it was 11:20, and the sign above the platform said, train's already gone. I guess you always knew I'd never make it to the wedding. Now the 11:15 train is gone. Darling, I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to stand you up on such a special day. Darling, I'm sorry, I was in the toilet throwing up. I just had to get away.
I woke up sweating with a picture of my mother in my head and all those wasted years. My stomach was churning as I remembered all the things she said, all the anger and the tears.
By the time I got to Houston, it was 11:20, and the sign above the platform said the train's already gone. I guess I always knew I'd never make it to the wedding. Now the 11:15 train is gone. I tried calling, got no reply. I tried calling, the battery died. Darling, if one day I'm old and bitter, tired and lonely, dying on my own, I might regret it, though my heart says you're my one and only. My head is screaming no.
Darling, I'm sorry, I'll write to all our friends and guests of course, and I'll apologise. Please tell your parents I'm grateful for their help and their support. I know they'll be mortified.
By the time I got to Houston, it was 11:20, and the sign above the platform said the train's already gone. I guess I always knew I'd never make it to the wedding. Now the 11:15 train is gone. Does anybody know how Iceland are getting on?
Yeah. You need to know. It's, they were 4-0 at half time.
What, losing?
Yeah, but. Go back, they got 2 goals, 5-2 at the moment.
5-2.
5-2, yeah, I just got the text from my mum.
Okay, back to the music.
Back to the music.
Thank you for coming when there's some football match on or other. This next song is about when you've got a drink problem And sometimes
Closing time.
you fall off the wagon, and what that's like, well, what it was like for me anyway. It's called falling off the wagon. I mean, what it's like when you're a sad 46-year-old housewife, stroke teacher. I've been to the off-license, chosen my beer, bought some tobacco, there's an ashtray somewhere here. And I've seen some cigarette papers, I think, in the pot by the cactus next to the sink. I've unplugged my laptop and cancelled my date with Elaine in the morning. She'll have to wait. I've spoke to my mother so she won't ring me later tonight when I won't be free.
It's been 18 months now since I had a drink, but I'm gonna have one tonight.
I've sorted the kids out for the weekend. They'll be alright going round to their friends. They've taken their toothbrushes, iPods and games, and a 2-night sleepover has been arranged. I've eaten some toast so my stomach is lined. I've locked both the doors and I've pulled down the blinds. I've tidied the landing, the hall and the stairs, so I won't trip over stuff left lying there.
It's been 18 months now since I had a drink, but I'm gonna have one tonight.
I've bought some painkillers for when I wake up with eyes red and swollen and a mouth full of dust, and a pneumatic drill going off in my head. Then next to the water, the side of the bed, I've switched off my phone and selected the tapes. I've chosen to join me on this evening's date. Me and the bottle, my best friend and me. Oh, the beautiful knowledge, the dead certainty.
It's been 18 months now since I had a drink, but I'm gonna have one tonight. Five, 2, 8. We softened them bastards up for the French, didn't we?
No, it's quite hard, I find, sometimes being a country artist when you're from East London, and when he's from the North East originally, but grew up in Nuneaton. So when he proposed this song called "I'm Going Home," and quite a traditional sort of country in the genre of subject matter. Thank you. I said, well, it's a really nice tune and everything, but you know, what does that mean, going home? And we're not John Denver, are we? So I said, I'll only do it if it can be about someone who's moved out to the countryside, thinking it would be idyllic, but really hates it and wants to come home to London. And he agreed. And it hasn't happened to me, because I've never left London, but I do have some neighbours who did that, and they went to Devon, and they were back within about 3 months. No one would speak to them. They thought they were really weird. So this is called "I'm Going Home." I'm tired of this village, and this village is tired of me. It's boring and depressing, it's not what I thought it would be. I miss my friends and family. I just sit alone at night, staring at the telly, just waiting for the light. Everybody knows each other, and everything you do. The old ways are the only ways. They don't want nothing new. They don't like my accent or the clothes I choose to wear. They don't like my opinions or the way I cut my hair. So I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. I wanna go out after dark, I wanna take the tube, I want a conversation with different points of view. I wanna weave my bicycle through a sea of beeping horns, surrounded by tall buildings, back where I was born. So I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. And I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. I'm gonna put some petrol in the tank, draw my money out the bank. Tomorrow I'll be miles away from here. I'm gonna pack my stuff into a case, soon I'll be gone without a trace. Tomorrow I'll be miles away from here. I wanna be with strangers on a big red London bus. Different smells and voices, bustle, noise and fuss, arguments and laughter, where I can be myself. Gonna get my singing boots back down off the shelf, 'cause I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. I'm going home, I'm going home, driving down the motorway, back where I belong. Where I belong. It's where I belong. Where I belong.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers. And thanks for staying, folks. Because without you, we are nothing. I'll tell you that. When I left school at 16, I had no qualifications whatsoever. That's because I knew that my father had made it perfectly clear that I was going down the pit, just like he did, just like all the males in our family did. So he arranged for me to go along on my 16th birthday when I left to have me interview. And I went along, the interview went very well. And the coal board, which they, at the time, the National Coal Board were giving out the best apprenticeships in the land. And they offered me an apprenticeship as a fitter. You might say who, but I had no idea what he was talking about. So I came back home and the old man, I mean, we're talking 17.5 stone of Geordie coal mine area. He said to me, how did it go? I said, it went very well. He said, when do you start? I said, I don't, I've turned it down. And just telling you that line, I turned it down, makes my arse twinge, because I can tell you I couldn't sit down for a fortnight after that. And the reason why I told him I turned it down, I told him that I was going to be the king of rock and roll. I'm going to put my glasses on for this. I think, you know what the next nail in my coffin is going to be when I have to have them on them strings? It's got to be the death of cool, hasn't it? That's better. To-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo. You can sing! Ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo. Don't want to join the army and go marching off to war. Don't want to be a copper for the long arm of the law. Don't want to be a carpenter sawing bits of wood. Don't want to be a doctor cause I hate the sight of blood. To-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo. Don't want to be a postman delivering the mail. Don't want to be a barman pulling pints of ale. Don't want to be a fireman sliding down the pole, cause I want to be like Elvis, the king of rock and roll. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who goes down in history. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who will make you proud of me. To-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo. Don't want to be a fisherman on a stormy sea, or study engineering at university. Don't want to be a preacher, don't want to save your soul. Man, I want to be like Elvis, the king of rock and roll. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who will make you proud of me. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who goes down in history. Ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo, to-ra-you-ra-you-ra-yay, to-ra-you-ra-yo. Don't want to be a builder, I haven't got the tools. Don't want to be a teacher, I've had enough of schools. Don't want to be a miner, digging up the coal. You know, I want to be like Elvis, the king of rock and roll. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who is made in history. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be somebody who will make you proud of me.
Thank you very much. That song was so different when it was first presented. Now it's all about Johnny. That seems to happen quite a lot. I'm sure it was about me at first, and it was very positive. On that note, though, this is a love song, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
This is a love song from a northern chap to a beautiful young southern woman, and about why he loves her so much. Now, you don't have to say anything, Johnny, just accept. It's called I've Never Seen Nothing Like You.
Emma wrote her verses and I wrote my verses.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know she doesn't believe this, but my verses were actually about my dog, Keith. But you know, if it makes her happy. What's it called?
I'll tell you what it's called.
I've I've never seen nothing like you.
It's a sing-along in folk club style.
I see Blackpool Tower with its million lights, the fog on the Tyne with all its delights, and Durham Cathedral's one hell of a sight, but I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you.
I've seen Tower Bridge and the Cutty Sark too, climbed Parliament Hill and looked at the view. I've seen Guy the Gorilla at London Zoo, but I've never
Seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. You're talented, clever and beautiful too. When God gave out looks, you were first in the queue. I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. I've seen Aldrin and Armstrong walk on the moon, 50-foot waves down at sea Karoo, and I've seen it snow in the middle of June, but I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you.
I've seen mounds of sand on wide eastern shores. I've seen Stonehenge and Old Cheddar Gorge, St Michael's Mount and Glastonbury Tor, but I've never
Seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. You're talented, clever and beautiful too. When God gave out looks, you were first in the queue. I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. You are a star to rise. You are a vision sent down from above. You shine like the stars in the skies. It's no wonder I'm falling in love. Saw Jagger and Boland in '74. I watched Henry Cooper put clay on the floor. I saw Germany 2 and England 4, but I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you.
I've seen a pink forest covered in dew, and a carpet of bluebells just burst into bloom, and handsome guitarists I've seen a few, but I've never
Seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you. You're talented, clever and beautiful too. When God gave out looks, you were first in the queue. I've never seen nothing like you. No, I've never seen nothing like you.
I actually saw a tear falling down Johnny's cheek then. He was so moved, but I think it might be sweat.
It was sweat, wasn't it? By the way, you probably don't. You're probably looking at the two ladies who are doing all the dancing, which is fantastic. You probably recognise both of them. They used to be in Hot Gossip.
Hey!
We're not old enough.
And yeah, oh.
This next song, this is on our CD. We do have CDs. They're only a £5 tonight. I don't know why. There they are.
Well, you know why? Because we've just got this new CD out, and we
want
had
to sell some.
rather. I listened to Emma, and I knew I shouldn't. We had 1 million printed, and we've only got 999,995 left. So that's why they're only going to be a £5 tonight. So they make there's about 100 and something shopping days to Christmas. They make a wonderful stocking filler for loved ones and friends. And if you've got anybody that you don't like, buy them our CD. That'll fucking teach them.
Right, so this is the opening track on said CD. This is about being on antidepressants, citalopram in my case, and it's called Prescription Junkie.
It is a toe tapper.
Doctor, good morning. I'm sorry for calling so early, but this is no joke. I'm having a relapse, I'm down on my kneecaps. I think you need to increase my dose. The gin I was taking was just self-medicating for the times when I got too high. And the joints I was using when I wasn't boozing, they made me think I could fly. I've tried meditation with my medication, and I'm trying to focus on me. I'm keeping a journal and trying to be normal. I'm doing some art therapy. But the pills that you give me, they go down so easy, and I feel very anxious indeed. Today's looking frightening, my stomach is tightening. Don't you know what I need?
To stop these connections, I need my prescriptions. £8 a pop, it's still cheaper than blow. Me eyes are all wonky, I'm a prescription junkie. I have to cut down, but there's a long, long way to go.
They make me feel lazy and keep me all hazy. Diazepam 3 times a day, and it's all quite legal. You don't need a needle, they take my anger away. They stop me from crying and thinking I'm dying. They stop me from hitting the wall. And there's no more euphoria down to Victoria, buying the pints for them all.
Stop these connections, I need my prescriptions. £8 a pop, it's still cheaper than blow. My eyes are all wonky, I'm a prescription junkie. I have to cut down, but there's a long, long way to go. It's 8:30 in the morning, she's already started again. Soon she'll be shouting, screaming and pouting, shaking, sweating, palpitating.
Of citalopram, I take it when I'm going to bed. And there's no trouble sleeping, no shouting or weeping. I'm so calm that I'm almost dead. My libido is waning, what once was raging is fading and skulking away. It's done me a favour, I've stopped shagging the neighbour. It's a lot less stressful this way.
Stop these connections, I need my prescriptions. £8 a pop, it's still cheaper than blow. My eyes are all wonky, I'm a prescription junkie. I have to cut down, but there's a long, 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 long way to go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, we've got 2 songs left. Thank you for staying and thank you for listening.
Thank you for interrupting.
That's all right. Been a fantastic audience tonight. Cheers.
Yes,
Get on.
it's true, everything he said, it was just at the wrong time. People often wonder about our relationship because we don't seem to get along very well and we don't agree on anything. So we wrote a song about it, and this is what this song's about really. It's called Middle-Aged Love, and it's about the impossibility of having a relationship really when you're old. I've got a job that nearly kills me, 3 cats and 2 daft kids, a growing drinking habit, and the house is remortgaged. My old man still lives with me, with his boxes full of stuff, says he can't afford to move on from this love. And your ex-wife don't like it when you mention me. She hasn't quite got over you, now she's back in therapy. Your mother seems bewildered, says she can't keep up, thinks that you're too old for it, this hopeless middle-aged love.
So come on, kiss me behind the sycamore tree, when your kids and your ex and your folks won't sleep. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt. Come on and kiss me behind the sycamore tree, when your kids and your ex and your folks won't sleep. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt.
My son don't understand it, says he just can't see why I'd want a boyfriend when I'm 43. My daughter keeps on crying, she's finding it quite tough. I need to spend more time with her and keep off this middle-aged love. Your neighbours think I'm evil, they all glare at me, so I only go to your house when it's dark and they can't see. My head says we should stop it, my nerves have had enough, but keep on going back for more of this hopeless middle-aged love.
So come on, kiss me behind the sycamore tree, where your kids and your ex and your folks won't see. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt. Come on and kiss me behind the sycamore tree, where your kids and your ex and your folks won't see. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt. Come on.
Well, I would like to live with you, but it can't be like that. I've got no money, you can't sell your flat. A couple of stolen hours, it has to be enough, 'cause you don't know when you're getting next.
This hopeless middle-aged love. So come on, kiss me behind the sycamore tree, where your kids and your ex and your folks won't see. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt. Come on and kiss me behind the sycamore tree, where your kids and your ex and your folks won't see. Hide out back in the drizzle of the dirt, nobody gets hurt.
Thank you. I was 43 when I wrote that song, but I'm not anymore, before he says anything. In the competitive spirit, I'm 46 now, and still haven't made it. And this is a nice song, isn't it, Johnny?
It's not too bad. We're going to finish on a high. This to us is a high. It's a song called My Dysfunctional Family. And it's a song that celebrates families, all, you know, the warts and all. Some of the verses are about members of my family, and some of them are about members of Emma's family. Can we just say thank you very, very much for listening tonight. Thanks for coming along. Thank you to all the other artists, and Emma's going to tell you who they are.
DLR, Drew, Luke and Robert. Thank you so much.
By the way, you've been watching Black Scarr. This is Emma Scarr on the violin and the lyrics to our songs.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Johnny Black. Remember this face. Emma actually thinks we're in pantomime now. Oh no, you're not.
Oh yes, we are.
Oh yes. Right, thank you. We really do appreciate it. And don't forget, five quid. What a bargain! There's 13 tracks on each of our award-winning CDs. So fill your boots. Ready? OCD, he can't handle change. We all think it's normal when he starts acting strange. The youngest girl, so sensible, she's never late for school. She helps out with her cooking and loves to play football. For Tottenham ladies, my dysfunctional family really means the world to me. I know we're not perfect, but we're so full of love. My brother's so successful, he works all the hours God sends. He drives an Austin Martin, he's got lots of fancy friends. What a wanker. My sister Sue is Loopy Lou, she's been married 7 times. She might stay with a new fiancé, but can't make up her mind. My grandma lost her marbles the day she crashed the car, and now she thinks she's Winston Churchill, smoking her cigars. My granddad's broken hearted, he sits there in his shed, talking to his pigeons, Vera, Chuck and Fred. Now my dysfunctional family really means the world to me. I know we're not perfect, but we're so full of love, 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 love. I know we're not perfect, but we're so full of love. My auntie May is beautiful, she's size 24. They say she's got a fancy man sniffing round the door, but Uncle Mick don't notice, he's always off his head. He drinks 13 pints of ale a day, and he's no good in bed. My dysfunctional family really means the world to me. I know we're not perfect, but we're so full of love, 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 love. I know we're not perfect, but we're so full of. Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy, come on, the spice of life. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. One more time. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Thank you very much. Good night. And goodbye.
I think they're going to do one more. We've got time for one more.
Right, thank you very, very much. Cheers.
Apparently last time we played here, we played this song that we're going to play now. It's about internet dating. And with our contribution to the normalisation of that and the acceptance of it, apparently there's been a marriage two people, the sound
It's an
man,
impending
David,
marriage.
actually, through the internet, courted one of the audience. Is that what happened? And look, he looks really confused. And now they're together thanks to this song.
I'll tell you why he's confused. He doesn't know which one you're talking about. He's got about 8 marriages lined up now.
So let that be a lesson.
So this is the intimate dating song.
Good luck with it, sir.
I hope yours goes better than our pretend relationship in the song, which doesn't work out that well.
When we wrote this song, I suggested to Emma that she would go on the internet and actually research what women look for in a man when they're going on dating websites. And she went on a website called...
Guardian Soulmate. Where else would I go?
Jesus Christ. And so I did my research, I wanted to know what men look for, probably not David actually, when they're going on the internet looking for love. So I went on a website called shagaholics.com. We have a member down here, look. Very interested indeed. So, and this is what we came up with. It's called the Internet Dating Song. Thank you very, very much for listening.
I'm looking for a man who enjoys romantic walks, picnics in the country, and long intimate talks. Between 35 and 60, honest and sincere.
Oh, very funny.
He must live in London town or somewhere that's quite near.
Well, I'm looking for a woman for a one-night stand or more, and I gel her in the kitchen, the bedroom Demi Moore. And I'm looking for somebody with no hang-ups or taboos, who wears stockings and suspenders, has piercings and tattoos.
He doesn't have to be good looking and he needn't have great wealth, but he must be a non-smoker and in reasonably good health. Fat or thin, dark or fair, I don't really mind, but I'd like him to be gentle, dependable and kind.
Well, I'm looking for a woman, and she must be good in bed, who has a Baywatch body, but not a crime watch head. And I'm looking for somebody for long sessions in the sack. She must be open-minded or a nymphomaniac. So if Capricorn's your sign, please drop me a line, 'cause I can't live without you anymore. And if you're tired of being alone, please pick up the phone, 'cause I can't live without you anymore.
I'm looking for a fella, I want someone loyal and true, into wine and music. Nah, does that sound like you? Looking for a partner who won't take things too fast, but I hope it might develop into something that will last.
Well, I'm looking for a woman who will be my ideal match, who doesn't want commitment, got no strings attached. Yet I'm looking for somebody who will be my perfect 10. She must be adventurous and into S&M. So if Capricorn's your sign, please drop me a line, 'cause I can't live without you anymore. And if you're tired of being alone, please pick up the phone, 'cause I can't live without you anymore. Well, I'm looking for somebody to share my lonely nights, someone to be my soulmate, be my Mrs. Right. And I'm looking for somebody who is looking for love too. And maybe if I'm lucky, that someone might be you. Thank you very much. Good night. Cheers.